You are looking at the vehicle that belongs to the sweetest, most lovable nurse that we have. This is also one of my favorite shades of blue for a vehicle. And you can see by that sign over there, if you can see it, that this nurse is now the Employee of the Month. A title well deserved, because she is the sweetest nurse you could ever come across. Okay. So, how you doing? All right.
Good, man. I'm good. Another day.
Yeah. This is one of my new shirts. And this shirt is a color that I used to have. So, I'm glad I got it again. So, hi guys, how you doing? Well, I'm doing okay. You know, after yesterday, when thinking about the Democrats are pushing for impeachment over this phone call that President Trump had. Hey, Caitlin.
Hello.
Pretty shade of blue.
Thanks.
Okay. And I began having doubts. And this is how powerful, the Democrats' argument is so powerful and so persistent that it was pushed long enough and hard enough, you could start brainwashing anybody, to believe what you want them to believe and to think what you want them to think, And I think of that one scene, which happens to be one of my favorite scenes in the Frank Capra film, It's a Wonderful Life, where, and it's so perfect. It is such a perfect example of the contrast between Mr. Potter and George Bailey, between the Democrats and the Republicans. Because the Democrats are behaving like Mr. Potter, okay? And the Republicans are represented by George Bailey, okay? So, Mr. Potter is the personification of the collective attitude, mindset of the Democrats. And George Bailey is representing all Republicans. So there's one scene that happens in the movie where Mr. Potter is constantly coming up against George Bailey, and at which point Mr. Potter said, "The Bailey family has been a thorn on my side for years, and now it's time to get rid of it." And so he devises a scheme by inviting George Bailey to his office and proposing that George Bailey worked for Mr. Potter at the time that this movie came out, I don't know, maybe hundreds of $1,000s a year. And so Mr. Potter says, George Bailey, the man who's got this vision, and hopefully he has enough brains to climb aboard this extravagant offer, that I want you to work for me. You're going to manage everything in my vast empire. And Mr. Potter says, you wouldn't mind that, would you? You wouldn't mind having an extra money in your pocket. You wouldn't mind living in a nice home and having all the everything, that you ever needed taken care of for you, your wife, and your family. Get buy all nice things and live a nice life. You wouldn't mind that. And after George started about it, oh man, I know I ought to jump at the chance, but do you mind if you give me 24 hours to think it over, and we talk about it with my wife? And Mr. Potter says, sure. You go home, you talk about it with your wife. Meanwhile, I'll get all the papers ready. Okay, George? Okay, Mr. Potter. And then they shake hands, and then this look comes upon George's face. Wait a minute here. Wait. No. I don't have to wait 48 hours, and I don't have to talk to anybody. The answer is no. Gosh darn it. You sit around here, and you think the whole world revolves you and your money. Well, it doesn't. Now, this is the kind of pressure that the Democrats had on me yesterday, to doubt President Trump. And then I thought about it. Now, yesterday's video ended rather abruptly, which I apologize. Just as I was thinking, no. I don't have to think about it. I don't need any time. I don't talk to anybody. The answer is no. Gosh darn it. You people are so hell-bent on converting everybody to your way of thinking, to brainwash the rest of the world to your way of thinking, by feeding all these lies and all this corruption, double standard, hypocrisy, because that's what the left is built on. Hypocrisy, lies, and double standards that has been proven time and time again to be so. And the Republicans, the conservatives, I had such a different view of conservatives when I was growing up. And I envisioned conservatives to be stuck up and, condescending or presumably cocky or whatever. And now that I've had a taste of the red pill and to experience conservatives in all walks of life, from every state and community, and it's just like Jews. I mean, we have the poetry and the music of the Hebrew language that no matter what country we visit, whether it's England, France, Germany, Portugal, Spain, Germany, anywhere you go, Italy, anywhere you go, and you come across a synagogue, and you walk inside the synagogue, and you're meeting your brothers and sisters in the synagogue, that even though they speak the native language of that community, and you speak English, when we all start praying, we pray one language, and that's Hebrew. So, no matter where you go, in all walks of life, everybody who's Jewish is the same. And that's the case of conservatives. There are moderates, those who are more conservative than others. There are moderates like myself. I'm a moderate conservative. Didn't even know such a thing existed. A moderate conservative? Don't those two words kind of cancel each other out? But no, they don't cancel each other out, because moderate conservatives do exist, and I'm a moderate conservative. I'm a conservative who is pro-life and also pro-LGBTQ. you know, that I reject the notion that marriage or love is between a man and a woman. Love, marriage, that's between two people, regardless of gender, who love each other and want to live together for the rest of their lives. Love, not gender, determines a relationship. So I'm a moderate conservative because I believe in same-sex relationships. You know. And now today, I heard some comments about what the Democrats are pushing about this impeachment and everything else. And then I listened to a bit of President Trump at the UN Assembly. And I thought, okay, it's okay I have my doubts. It's okay. I'm human. I'm being human. It's okay if I have my doubts. And that's all what's wonderful about being a Republican, about being a conservative. And that is, you can think for yourself. Excuse me, I got gnats here. Gnats. Yeah, Charlie Brown, gnats. Okay. So, it's okay to have doubts. It's okay to question. It is okay to discuss. We can have disagreements, and it's okay to disagree with each other. That's a wonderful thing about being a conservative versus being a Democrat. And Kristen Sinema knows this all too well. Because Kristen Sinema has a mind of her own, and exercising that, and is disagreeing with, excuse yourself, you've been eating too many beans over there. Man, you can smell up the place now. Oh man, smell like rotten eggs. What the hell did you eat? Man, I think you did eat rotten eggs. Anyway, that was a threep. A little threep with only 2 points and very dangerous. Oh my God, what the hell did you eat over there? Oh God, I can do the whole video like this. You should join the reputation contest over there. They're still holding it in Canada, you know. Okay. Poor Paul Boomer and Lord Windersmere. Okay. Man, I'm going to go off on this tangent. Watch me. So, she could think of jumping ship, #walk away from the Democrat Party, and just jump on the Trump train. There's nothing wrong with that. And many, many Democrats are joining the #walk away movement and just walking away from the Democrat Party that seems to be betraying them. And they're not the party it used to be. And damn. Wow. You're full of gas over there. Oh, wow. Like I said, I could do the whole video with this. You know what? I just thought of it. That's exactly what I think about the far left of the Democrats. That's exactly what I think of them. You took the words right out of my mouth over there. That's exactly how I feel about the Democrats and their double standards and their hypocrisy, corruption. Yeah, that too. Okay. So Trump would not play political Russian roulette, especially not after 2 years of having the Mueller Russian collusion delusion over his head. I mean, come on, give the man a break. I mean, give him at least some credit for having a connected brain cells that he wouldn't deliberately and intentionally risk sabotaging his own presidency by doing something like what you're accusing him of doing. I mean, oh man, you really don't know President Trump. You're in your own delusion over there on the left. You're obsessed with this. You're like Captain Ahab going after Moby Dick. Moby Penis, I don't care. Then you might as well call Dick Cheney, right? Or any other Dick Van Dyke, you know. Oh, that would be good. And you know, back in his life, there's Dick Van Dyke. Oh yeah, he's a funny guy. These days, if you had a name like Dick Van Dyke, oh boy, you'd be like, well, what are you, a dick or a dyke? You know, are you a guy or are you a lesbian? Dick Van Dyke, you know. Or are you a transgender? A transgender lesbian? Dick Van Dyke. Dick evolved into a dyke. You know. Stupid what they're coming up with now over there. Now this is what they would think of. I mean, they put so much stress and emphasis and importance on identity. Whether you're a person of color, bisexual, lesbian, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares what you are? Hell, nobody cares about Elton John when he came out saying he was gay. We didn't care about that. We said, okay, I don't get into his personal business. That's his personal business. I don't care about that. All I care about is can't wait for the next song to be released and enjoying his music. Who the hell cares? Whether he's heterosexual or gay, who cares? But apparently the left cares. Democrats care. And it's stupid. It's stupid. It's dumb. Political correctness is stupid. Identity politics is stupid. You know, it's just stupid. And to think that President Trump, after all he went through, would run the risk of his being disgraced by playing political Russian roulette with this phone call to the president of Ukraine. I mean, do you really believe that President Trump would jeopardize his own presidency and reputation? Damn. And for me to even consider that being a possibility, I'm ashamed of myself, you know, for even doubting it. I mean, it's just absurd. And now they're really pushing for impeachment. You know, it's just... And based on what that Democrat said, well, there's a there, but we haven't found it yet. Ain't that right, George? Hey, George is my best friend. And my George told me that there's a there, but we haven't found it yet. So we got to keep looking. Even until the day I die, I'm going to keep looking. We'll look 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. And even when I'm old to be in a retirement and nursing home, I'll still be looking for that there. Yeah, a bear's there, but we haven't found it yet. even after 50 years of searching, and we haven't found it yet by Boston, because George told me that there's a there, but we haven't found it yet. So I trust my friend George. He tells me there's a there, but we haven't found it yet. So I'm going to keep looking for my friend George. Because he knows everything. And now they're really pushing for impeachment. So everything else didn't work. The Russian collusion delusion didn't work. The obstruction of justice didn't work. The Mueller report didn't work. Mueller's testimony didn't work. John Dean's testimony didn't work. You know, everything they tried didn't work. So,
hi Jim.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Okay.
You want a haircut soon?
Huh?
You want to get a haircut?
Yes.
Okay.
I was waiting, so you're going to be doing the haircuts?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to come up later and...
Well,
Are you leaving now?
No. I'm just here. Well, I'm going to be doing bingo soon. I mean, after lunch.
Right.
So I don't know when you want to do it.
Because we can't do it in there because of your oxygen or whatever.
Right.
So...
Well, if you could come out here and do it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. It shouldn't take long.
Right. Let me get my stuff situated and I'll just come back outside here in a minute.
Sounds like a good deal.
All right.
I'll see you in a little bit. So, anyway, they're not pushing for impeachment. Oh, gosh. They're never going to give up, are they? Never going to give up. And like I said, I did a lot of thinking and listened to his speech to the UN Assembly. Yeah. They're not giving up. So, but, yeah, he's trying to improve all trade relations with all our partners around the world. Level the playing field so that everybody benefits. And he said this during one of his speeches. Yes, I'm fighting for America first. And every one of you leaders of your countries, you should fight for the same thing. Not America first, but your country first. So England, you should be fighting for England first. You of Poland, you should be fighting for Poland first. You, the Prime Minister of whatever country, President of whatever country, France should be France first. Germany should be Germany first. Poland should be Poland first. Italy should be Italy first. All you leaders of all your countries, you should do the same thing I'm doing. Comment from the peanut gallery over there. You know, so I remember the speech too. Hey, every one of you leading your countries, you should say the same thing. Your people first. And because when you take care of your own citizens, that's when we can have a wonderful trading environment. Hold on. And that's what it should be. Every country should say, our country first. And then we all get along and our own people are taken care of. And everybody has a fair shake. Everybody. And that's been President Trump's mission from day one. Fairness for everybody.
Go forward a little bit for me.
Okay.
There you go.
How's that?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even move that one.
Are you video recording? Are you talking to somebody?
No, I'm video recording.
Oh.
Okay, so what I'm going to do...
208.
Well, alright, so thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon while I get my hair cut. Take care. Bye.